What if the next quarter you find in an old coin jar, hidden drawer, or forgotten family collection turns out to be worth far more than 25 cents? It sounds impossible. After all, millions of quarters pass through people's hands every day. But sometimes the most ordinary-looking coins hide extraordinary stories. And the 1969 Washington quarter is one of them. Welcome back to Coins Heritage, your trusted destination for rare coins, hidden treasures, fascinating history, and valuable discoveries. If you enjoy learning about coins that could be worth real money, stay with us until the end because today's story might inspire you to look at every quarter differently. Now imagine a quiet afternoon in 1969. America is standing on the edge of one of the greatest achievements in human history. The world is watching as astronauts prepare for the first moon landing. New technologies are transforming everyday life. The nation is changing rapidly. Meanwhile, deep inside America's mints, millions of quarters are being struck for circulation. Most would spend decades moving from pocket to pocket, cash register to cash register, unnoticed by the people using them. One of those coins was the 1969 Washington quarter. At first glance, there seems to be nothing special about it. But history often hides in plain sight. The design of the 1969 quarter features the familiar portrait of George Washington on the obverse. Created from the work of sculptor John Flanagan, the design had already become one of the most recognizable images in American coinage. On the reverse, a proud eagle spreads its wings above a bundle of arrows while olive branches frame the design below. The imagery represents both military strength and the desire for peace. It is a design that has become a lasting symbol of American history. But the real story begins with the era in which this coin was made. Just a few years earlier, the United States had ended the production of silver circulating quarters. Rising silver prices forced the mint to adopt a copper-nickel-clad composition. The 1969 quarter belongs to this important transition period in American coinage. Millions were produced. Millions were spent. And millions eventually disappeared into collections, jars, drawers, and forgotten boxes. Most surviving examples today are heavily worn from decades of circulation. That is why collectors pay special attention to high-grade specimens. A circulated 1969 quarter is usually worth only face value. However, coins with strong details, original mint luster, and minimal wear can be worth significantly more. The highest quality examples often attract serious collector interest. But there is another reason people search for 1969 quarters. Mint errors. This is where excitement enters the story. Collectors spend countless hours examining old coins for unusual characteristics. Off-center strikes. Doubled dies. Die cracks. Clipped planchets. Striking mistakes that transform an ordinary coin into something rare and desirable. Some error quarters have sold for hundreds of dollars, while exceptional examples can command even greater premiums. Imagine discovering one hidden among old family belongings. Imagine learning that a coin overlooked for decades carries unexpected value. That possibility is what makes coin collecting so fascinating. The human mind is naturally drawn to hidden treasure. We love mysteries. We love discoveries. And few discoveries are more exciting than finding value where nobody else thought to look. The 1969 quarter represents more than money. It represents history. It represents a journey through one of the most important periods in modern America. Every scratch tells a story. Every mark reflects decades of circulation. Every surviving example carries a small piece of the past. If you own a 1969 quarter, take a closer look. Inspect its condition carefully. Search for unusual features or mint errors. You may be holding a coin worth more than you realize. And if you decide to sell, consider working with a reputable coin dealer, professional grading service, auction company, or trusted online marketplace specializing in collectible coins. Condition and rarity often determine value. The next time you receive change, don't rush to spend every quarter. One of them might have a story waiting to be uncovered. If you enjoyed this video and want to discover more hidden treasures from America's coinage history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow coin hunters. And remember, sometimes the greatest treasures are hiding in the places we least expect.